woke up inside a kaleidoscope. Surrounded by mesmerizing patterns and vibrant shades. Golden colors you can practically taste. An endless stretch of powdery pink sand. Rainbow vessels riding gentle waves. A technicolor dream just bursting at the seams. With ever-changing hues and views. But no fail, always a whole lot of fun.
Hi friends of I Love Kalihi Vlogs. We are at the Kalihi community, and in this episode we're going to feature this old building behind me for its rich history and its connection with the Philippines. So Googling Zamboanga Theater, this is what I found. It's a website called Cinema Treasures. Ken Rowe said, originally the Palama Theater was located at 569 North King Street. It opened in 1919 and closed in 1929. It was an open-air theater operated by Charles E. Foy. Consolidated Amusement Company built a new theater nearby at 701 North King Street in 1929. It opened as the New Palama Theater on the 19th of April 1930. It was designed in a Chinese style by architect Louis Davis at a cost of $140,000, and seating was provided for 1,500. Wow, that's a lot. It was renamed Zamboanga Theater in 1970. So here's the scoop about Zamboanga Theater. The theater was leased by Consolidated Amusement to operators from the Philippines from 1970 to 74, who renamed it the Zamboanga after a city and province in the Philippines, and they showed Filipino films. After that, it was converted to commercial space and leased for many by a printing company. Inside, the balcony was removed and the floor raked eliminated, although the proscenium or stage area remained and was used for storage, as was the original lobby. There is still a very small amount of decorative plaster left inside. The exterior plaster detailing is relatively intact but slowly disintegrating due to the weather and lack of maintenance, and the fact that the building is now 80 years old. An older entry, this guy found I guess like a poster from the Honolulu Advertiser. It's a newspaper back then. I guess their announcement, their poster that talks about the opening of the New Palama Theater, and their feature film is Navy Blues by William Haynes. That's interesting. But when it reopened as the Zamboanga Theater, the feature movie is also called Zamboanga.
We're here to raise our flag in Zamboanga!
Zamboanga City has a bursting charm that attracts many travelers. Situated in southern Mindanao, the place has a magnificent visual feast of culture, history, tradition, and local delicacies. The province's historical attractions and the locals' colorful identities, such as being positive, accommodating, and full of hope, contribute to the beauty of Zamboanga.
So when the New Palama
Theater was leased in 1970 to 74 to a Philippine company. It's actually a company that's owned by no other than the King and Queen of Philippine films, Fernando Poe Jr. and Susan Roses. As a young immigrant in the 80s, I was actually thrilled to find out that the Zamboanga Theater, although it wasn't in use anymore, was once a business venture of the movie icons that I know in the Philippines, Fernando Poe Jr. and his wife, Susan Roses. Susan Roses came from my hometown, Bacolod City, Negros Occidental. So, you know, the bias there. But really, she's a lovely lady. Yes, years and years later, I get to meet her, Miss Susan Roses. I was with my friend Amy visiting the Philippines, and we chanced meeting her at a local market of all places. But she's very humble and very approachable, lovely lady. And I did had a chance to ask her about Zamboanga Theater in Kalihi, and she said, "Oh, that's a long time ago. How nice that you know about that." Yes, that was our business venture back then, me and my husband. So yeah, we had a little chat, and indeed, she's a very lovely lady. That's the connection, folks, of Hawaii and the Philippines when it comes to local landmark here in Kalihi, the Zamboanga Theater.